My comrades, I greet you. I hope, first of all, that 2019 will be a new dawn for you and for me as well, for all of us, and that it will be a fantastic year that will bring you every success and happiness. So, of course, to symbolize that, we start off here with the Mir station just after dawn. So, appropriate, hopefully. Anyway. Also, comrades, a belated Merry Christmas. If you celebrate, I hope it was a merry one and that you had a good break at the end of the year. You know, it's always such a hectic thing at the end of the year. We all need a break. And that was certainly the case for me as well. The last few months I have been cracking along to finish a book for the European organization for which I work. And this book was on, or is on, it's still in the process, although it's now with a publisher. The book is on the space sector in Africa. And I submitted it on, I think it was the 20th of December. So it was right at the end before Christmas. That was the deadline. And I was just so happy to finish it and get rid of it because, you know, after a while, it just gets a bit much and you need a break, because I was spending every moment on that book, and that's why I also didn't have any time to record. And then, of course, comes Christmas and New Year, and I just needed a break. I just had to step away from everything for a little while, and that's why I also didn't record over the holiday. So yes, I had to just make this video to tell you a Happy New Year and a belated Merry Christmas, and just to tell you also what was happening in my life, because people did ask as well, why am I not uploading and all of that. So yes, everything is fine. It was just a bit crazy, but I did manage to do what I needed to do, and hopefully this book will be published in the next few months. Of course, we cross our fingers. Then in this next few months, I also have to write another book, and this is again going to get quite crazy. The time that I have for that is not nearly sufficient, so we'll have to make some adjustments to the time period there and all of that, because it takes a lot of time to write a book and a lot of research and a lot of effort. So again, I'm going to be very busy this year, and after I do that book, there is probably, in almost certain likelihood, going to be another 2 books that I have to write. So all of this is of course great career-wise, because I get my name on publications and it's all focusing on the space sector and all of that. But of course, it's not so great for YouTube. That's why one of my goals this year, of course, we don't do resolutions anymore. We learn from our past and make adjustments accordingly. So this year I'm calling them goals, not resolutions. So one of my goals for this year is to try my best. You know, I almost wanted to use a different word, but let's keep it clean. Try my absolute best to keep a consistent schedule. So that means I have to try and upload at least every week. We'll see. Of course, there will be times that things get hectic again, but I want to be more active on Twitter as well. That's another YouTube goal that I have. Just so that if you are wondering what is happening to this crazy Admiral, what is he doing? Is he still alive, or has he fallen in battle, as admirals sometimes do? And it's always, of course, a possibility. Then you can just hop onto my Twitter. The link is in the description, and of course, it is also linked somewhere on the channel page. And then you can just see, oh, okay, he's still alive. He's battling on another front for now. So yes, we'll continue, comrades. And that means finishing the Mir station and of course the truss and all of that. There's going to also have to be a period of adjustment, because the new update to the game brought a lot of new parts. So we're going to have to redesign the Soyuz and the Progress, because the Spark engine is different now. Hopefully that won't be a big adjustment. It's a very small engine still, so hopefully it's alright. And of course to the Saturn V, the Apollo and all of that, because the Spark, not the Spark, the Terrier engine is also different, and we just have to see what we can make of that. Then also I want to continue that series that I was doing recently, or relatively recently, going to the moon after Apollo 17 and all of that. So actually one of the new lander can updates will help me in that regard, because I want to do the MOLAB mission. And so that's something I want to continue. Also, hopefully these mods are going to be updated. You can still see the lightning there in the back. But all of these mods are out of date, and Copernicus is also out of date, so I get a warning when I start Kerbal Space Program that I should not load up anything because it's out of date, and who knows what terrible and horrible things might happen. But so far, luckily, nothing has happened. But so yes, I'll be looking out for that. I just want to keep things up to date as much as possible, but literally none of the mods that I have at the moment are up to date. But I still have TAC Live support here, and it still seems to work, so it seems to be okay at least. Then yes, what else could I say? Let me think for a moment. So what have I been doing over the holidays? I have been playing. If you're a friend of mine on Steam, you will see me there often, and that was just lately playing Transport Fever and just trying to unwind, just relaxing a little bit. But yes, so what else could I say? I've tried to do this very recording several times today, but I just never can seem to find the words. But this time it seems to be going better, and that is all proof to show that I'm very rusty with YouTube, but I don't want to be. So yes, comrades, I think I'll end it off here. Let's just keep this a very short video, just to express to you my sincere wishes for this year, that it may be a fantastic one for you and your friends and your family, and also for us here on YouTube. Let's hope we can make more of this year than the last one, and move forward on all different fronts. So yes, but of course KSP is number one. And I have to say, I was thinking also, I was seeing some other people on YouTube make their top 10 lists of games for 2018. And I was thinking, what would be my top 10 list? And I never got beyond number one, which is of course KSP, even though it's not a 2018 game per se, but it's the one that I've had the most enjoyment playing in the last year. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. I also tried Simple Rockets too, but after a few attempts I was just like, no, KSP gives me everything that I want. Also, I've tried to play a little bit more Europa Universalis 4, and I've really enjoyed that as well. And of course Transport Fever, and just, all the old classics. It's interesting to me actually, because it's a Steam sale at the moment, but for me, it's like I just keep going back to a certain few games. Even if I get new ones, I always go back to those specific ones, like Kerbal Space Program. And that is truly the mark of an excellent game. So, at any rate, I wish you a fantastic year and fantastic week as well. And I will be back soon, comrades, still this week. That's my goal. Every week, so this week as well, we will continue. Possibly with a Mir station, or possibly with another post-Apollo mission to the moon. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. But I will see you soon, comrades. You mark my words, I will.